Hello, what's up, Ellie Squad? How's it going? Welcome. It's Friday. I don't know why I feel the need to, every time I start a stream, announce what day it is. I'm pretty sure most of you know what day it is, especially when it's Friday. Friday is like, yo, it's Friday, yo. It's like everybody's favorite day, although a lot of people have to work on Friday, so maybe it's not everybody's favorite day. I think Saturday's kind of better, isn't it? Saturday's pretty epic. But I don't know. I mean, Fridays are cool too, right? I like Friday. I like Fridays because it's Friday night funkin'. I was trying to carry on the motivational Mondays joke, but I couldn't think of the word that starts with F that relates to motivation and stuff like that. But yeah, how are you guys? What were you up to before clicking on this fine stream? Hello, I exist? Hell yeah, we love existing. Existing is pretty cool sometimes. You gotta admit that. I was sleeping? No way. No way. I'm sure you could continue your sleep whilst listening to me talking at various volumes. That would probably work, right? Boo, what the hell? Don't scare me like that. What the flip? Existing with Tommy hurt, yeah. Yeah. It's a dire situation. I ate the spicy. I ate it the spicy. And now I regret my life choices. Actually, lying in bed right now, yo, cozy stream watching time? Hell yeah. You're the same person from YouTube? I am indeed. I mean, usually I would make a joke about how I just stole his entire identity, but I think it's I don't know. I'm not in the mood for this tomfoolery. Yeah, if you check out some of my newer videos, it's the voice difference is it's been a while. It's been a while. Thank you for checking out my stream though. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. 7 AM school day? Ew. Imagine going to school. Imagine getting an education. Disgusting. Actually, 12 AM on a Saturday? Oh my god, sorry for spreading misinformation. To all of the New Zealanders, of which we have many. I don't have a choice. Technically, not to be that guy, but technically you do have a choice. It's just, you will face probably pretty bad consequences if you don't go to school. And that is what we call the illusion of choice. It's been maybe 2 to 3 years, I think. How come your voice changed? A beautiful magical substance known as testosterone. Education? Is that the type of couch? That's like, yeah, it's like an IKEA couch, yeah. It's IKEA's always going crazy with the weird names. Yeah, my partner made big spicy food last night, and listen, I actually really like spicy food. And it's not a problem to like eat it, it's like ouchie spicy ouchie in my mouth and stuff, but it's fine, it's tolerable. It's just like my stomach hates it. And it's like a couple hours later, it's like, bro, why did you do this? And it's like getting worse the older I get, and I'm very sad because I really like spicy food. But yeah, we're gonna power through it and work on some stuff. I got a couple of commissions to work on, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna talk to you, and you're gonna talk to me, and we're gonna yap, and we're gonna work on stuff at the same time. How about that? Yeah. So we got. This is what I worked on last stream. I made a couple of changes only to the name, make it a little bit more bold. There are a couple of like fluff details on the body that I decided to remove because I felt like for a reference sheet it was a little bit too confusing. Whether the details were just details or like actually part of the design. So I wanted to like simplify it a little bit, and I think I'm pretty happy with this, but I want to like sit on it for a couple of hours, not like literally. I did just notice a little error with it. I just noticed something I forgot. Wait. Here. I forgot to color this little bit of line art. Why is my remote not working? Okay, it is. You. There we go. Yeah, and the same person who adopted this character also wanted an icon, so that's what this is. And I kind of only really need to do the shading for this, and then it'll be done. But I'm also kind of thinking, I like this character's very beach inspired, as you can probably tell. So I was like, oh, like a really nice sunset kind of background would be nice. And I do really like it, but I also kind of feel like it doesn't help the character stand out too enough. So I might change it to like a blue kind of color. I don't know. Again, probably gonna sit on it and see how I feel about it in a little while. And then we got the wiggle icon for Elmas that we also started last stream. Just need to do one more line art for that, and then it'll be nice and animated. Yeah. And then I also got this. This is for the Chipflake game, because Forgiveness Fridays. That's a good one. Because basically the game is in like the last stages at this point. And we're just kind of figuring out like what are the major, I don't know if issues sounds a bit intense, but one thing we want to improve on is like making it a little bit more clear what the main quest of the game is and what you do in that. So we made like a billboard sign that's like, yo, you can get schnitzel in this place. So I gotta do the art for that because I'm the art guy, and it's a little bit hard because I'm busy. I'm going to frickin' Eurofruits next week, and I gotta prepare for that, and then I also gotta do this. But it's okay, because my commissions are almost done. Everything's fine. Anyway, how are you? And yes, this is Clip Studio. Love the big tail on the character, big tails are awesome. Same. Like, when Smurl gave me the line art for this, I was like, bro, like, the fluffiness is on point. I love it. I love how, like, how much fluffier his art style has gotten over the years. I approve. Favorite and least favorite step of the art process? I'd probably say that the initial sketch is probably my favorite part. Either that or the... Okay, I would say I like the final touches from like a satisfying perspective, but I kind of struggle to finalize stuff quite a lot, so I don't know if I'll consider it my favorite. To be honest, coloring is actually probably my least favorite part. It's just a bit boring, to be honest. I realize that the most while I'm making animations, though. Like, my... Good news! New video tonight, by the way. And I had to do a lot of coloring for that video. And I was in pain the whole time. Like, the coloring stage, especially for... It's not as bad for art, to be fair, but for animation, it's so freaking boring. But yeah, thank you so much for the bits, Felix. Welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. Meowdy. Meowdy, meowdy. Meowdy, meowdy. The characters in general, they're so cute. Thank you very much. I'm appreciating. I dislike coloring the most? Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. I do feel like... Or is that like a food joke? You dislike food coloring? I don't know. I think maybe for non-artists, when you say you don't enjoy coloring, maybe people are a bit surprised by that, because it seems like it would be a fun activity. But it's just kind of like, you have your line art, and then you have to like go in and frickin' like color every little bit, and sometimes the character design is quite complex and it just takes very long, and it's not like, again, it's not bad, it's just boring. It's a bit boring. It's not particularly... I mean, it can be creative, but it's not particularly creative compared to other parts of the process. But yeah. Yeah. Forgiveness Fridays. Oh. Speaking of testosterone, I'm thinking of doing DIY HRT for estrogen. Any thoughts? I feel like I can't give good advice on that because I don't take estrogen myself. I'm gonna have to be generic and be like, do research and then decide based on that. Thank you for some more bits, Felix. I will eat them. I joined Convexity server yesterday and was recognized as the guy who sent you pride bits. I'm famous now. Hell yeah. Oh, Convexity servers are really cool. I joined it recently as well. They do frickin' they do like live streams on the server I think it's every Saturday. Or every other Saturday, something like that. Like music production live streams, which is really cool. Can recommend. Meowdy. Meowdy meow. Nighten, welcome in. Well, hi. Any plans for the weekend? Oh, yeah. I'm actually going... I'm going to... Du hast das extra gemacht, oder? Ich bin am Samstag auf einem... auf noch eine Convention. Der heißt Icon in Bonn. Das ist so ein... das ist so eine LGBTQ-Convention. So Anime-Dings. Keine Ahnung. Ich bin gespannt. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass es sowas gibt in Deutschland. Und ja. Bin endlich auf eine Convention nur als Visitor, so. Nicht so meine Sachen zu verkaufen und zu arbeiten und so. Schon nice. Ich kann endlich einen Con einfach genießen. Ja. Okay, quick translation. The person who asked me that is German, I'm pretty sure, so they totally did that on purpose. But yeah, my plan for the weekend is I'm actually gonna be at another frickin' convention this weekend. Just straight up 3 conventions in a row. Isn't that crazy? I don't want to jinx it at all, but I'm really glad that I'm not sick right now. Maybe my immune system is like beefed up from all these conventions. But yeah, there's apparently there's a convention in Bonn, which is sort of close to Cologne, if you know Cologne. It's like an anime convention, but it's very LGBT themed. And it's from the same... What's the word? The guy who created Dokumi, if you know Dokumi. Biggest frickin' anime convention in Europe, I think? If not Europe, then in Germany. Same guy made one specifically for like LGBT people, which is really cool. I didn't know that existed until he told me about it and invited me. So that's cool. I'm gonna check that out on Saturday. I'm very excited. I'm really glad that that kind of event can exist. Oh, and the other thing I said while I was forced to speak German was that why is it gone from my head? What was I gonna say? How can you forget what to say what you said mid-sentence? Wait, Max is translating it for me. I'll just read that. Oh yeah. It's nice that I can actually go to a convention just as a visitor for once. Like I was just a visitor at Gamescom, but I was mostly just there to visit friends, so I didn't really check out the convention itself that much. But like Icon, I can go there and I can look around and I can do whatever I want, and that's gonna be really cool. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Glad I'm not sick. Let's hope you didn't jinx it. Yeah, I'm really scared that I will suddenly get sick, and then like that would be really bad because I need to go to Eurofriends next week. Oh, yeah. 5 AM for me and I'm bored. Thank you for the stream existence. Imagine being bored at 5 AM. Would you compete on Survivor? What is Survivor? Is that like a TV game show? Might try saving up for cons here soon. Never been to one in my life. They're pretty cool, I gotta say. I do enjoy them. Although I've mostly only been to conventions to sell my merch, so it's kind of like a it's kind of like a working experience for me. But in general, I do like them. Yeah, it's a really good opportunity to spend way too much money, I'll just say that. Like, I try to let myself spend money though, because I want to support fellow artists and purchase things that you can't just get in a store. So I feel like it's okay every couple of months, maybe once a year or something, to splurge a little bit at a convention artist alley. Doctor just doubled my estradiol dosage last week, and I've been all over the place since. Like in a good way, or it's... In Survivor, you're on an island and compete in challenges and vote the other contestants off. Okay. No, I feel like I would be really bad at that kind of show. Like that, and like the Traitors. Like, the Traitors is like Among Us, but with real people. I would be so bad at that. Because I hate... I hate, like, the feeling of, I don't know, working against other people or something. So I'm like, actually a pretty good liar. It's shitty superpowers, I'm good at lying, but I hate the feeling of lying. It makes me feel really bad. And, like, the idea of quote-unquote killing people off in a game show way, like not actually deceasing them, of course. And then pretending that it wasn't me, like, that would kill me. That would give me so much anxiety. Because it's like that, but I also have this, like, desire to be the best at everything and to win everything. And those two things would, like, clash so hard. I'd be like, I don't want to lie to these people because I feel really bad about it, but also I really want to win. Really want to go to Eurofurds next year. Yeah, I gotta say though, one thing about Eurofurds specifically is it's so expensive. Like, not the con itself really, like I think the tickets are decently priced, but everything else, like parking, hotels, that kind of thing is crazy expensive. It's like the hotels, they're like, oh, a convention is happening at this time. Let's hike up the prices times 5. Which is wild, and pretty bad specifically for furries, right? Because they're going to be wearing costumes and they want to stay at the hotel where the convention is taking place, so they don't have to travel like 20 minutes to get there whilst wearing their suit. And then they're having to pay like 3 times the regular price for these hotel rooms. It's crazy. I don't understand how anyone can afford to go to Eurofurds, to be honest. Again, like, not really the convention's fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't go or anything like that. I just wish that conventions in general were a bit more accessible to people, I guess. Thankfully, I'm gonna be staying with the guy who's actually making the Chipflake game. He lives in Hamburg. His studio is in Hamburg. But I'm still gonna have to find my way to the convention hall, which is like 20 minutes away by car, I think. And apparently the parking situation is pretty chaotic, so I'm a bit scared. I'm very scared, to be completely honest with you. And my mouth is very dry. I'm gonna take a sip of cola. I poured like a liter of cola for myself earlier. Ah. You mean you're not making chip game? No, I'm the art guy. I draw stuff like this for the game. I don't know how to program 3D open world indie games that run at 60 FPS on the Nintendo Switch. As much as I wish I could I wish I could do that. I think that takes like several decades of experience. Oh yeah, another thing about the whole like Survivor game show thing, the whole voting off thing, I could not do that as well. I would feel so bad. I don't want to vote anyone off. I'd vote myself off. Oh, he learned coding while he was gone for 5 years. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's the funny thing. I don't think you could even learn to code that well in only 5 years. Parking at con? What's that? Does it even exist? Apparently, and it costs 25 euros per day. That's if you even get into the hotel parking. One thing that's kind of stressing me out about the con, to be honest, is there isn't like specific parking for dealers and artists. So I guess it's just kind of like a free-for-all. You gotta park at the same place as the regular visitors. And hope that you don't have to carry all of your merchandise like 50 miles? I don't know. I'm stressed about it, to be completely honest with you. I learned recently that everybody gets like these little trolley things to carry all their stuff long distances. I don't have that because I didn't think that it would be that far away. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Almost missed that. I'm sorry. Hey, Rod, enjoying a nice cold Beppis. I hate to inform you, but it's actually cola. It's Coca-Cola this time. It's because I drank 2 cups of tea today, and if I drink more caffeine, I will explode. And Pepsi Max does exist without caffeine, but not in Germany for some reason. I've seen it in the Netherlands, but for some reason in the Netherlands, sodas and stuff are like so much more expensive than over here. So I usually grab Cola Zero without caffeine when it's on sale. So I can drink it without making myself stay awake for a million hours. Ooh. Going to EF as my first FurCon is probably not the best idea, but I have friends who are going, and I accidentally contributed to peer pressuring one to go, so I kind of have an obligation to go. I mean, I don't see why it would be a bad idea, unless you're afraid of spending money. Or... yeah, I do kind of wish I could go to EF for the first time just as a visitor, because I'm not really going to be able to enjoy the con because I'll be at my booth the whole time. Spent like 5k on college equipment? What kind of equipment did you need? Jeez. That's expensive. I remember being at college, UK college, you know, the free one that you go to between ages 16 to 18. And I needed equipment for that too, like art equipment. And I would always just use the £10 a month, a week that my nan would give me. Instead of asking my mum to help me pay for it. Like, the thing is, she totally would have paid for it for me. But, she was always complaining about money. Oh, excuse me for a second. I need to grab the door. clicked on the wrong be right back screen, excuse me. That's why there was no Okay, that just threw me off. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about how my mum would always complain about money. So when I was a kid slash teen, I never asked for stuff that she would have helped me purchase. Because you know, makes sense. So I was like really poor. It's because some of that stuff was so expensive, some of that art stuff. Not to the range of 5k though, that is wild, but I assume you mean by college you mean like the college that you pay for, right? Although I always found it freaking abhorrent how expensive like textbooks are at like US colleges. Like people gotta spend, like you're already spending thousands for the education itself. But then you gotta spend like another couple hundred on freaking mandatory books. It's wild. Oh, your reference is always great fun. Hope you do enjoy the con and around dealing. Defo Wednesday, defo before the den opens. See you around. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Cause like the deal is that isn't open on Wednesday, so I guess you use that time to set up, but also the con itself is already open, so isn't the parking gonna be completely full? I really don't know what to do. But yeah, I opened the door, I got the package. It's not even my package, it's for the neighbors who aren't home, which is cool. It's so annoying. Yeah, the frickin' we're driving to Hamburg next Tuesday, and we still have a bunch of stuff for the booth that we need to print. 3D print, by the way. And my partner literally just used up all of our white filament printing like leg braces for his desk, so the desk is less wobbly. And then was like, ah shit, I don't have any white anymore. So we ordered some more, and I'm waiting for it, and wibbly wobbly. Honestly, most people park at their hotels and stuff or get public transport, so hopefully you'll be alright. Okay. That's a little reassuring, I guess. Because I've seen that the, there's like one parking that is, in heavy quotations, only 25 euros a day. And all the others are 30 a day. Which kind of made me worry a little bit that everybody's gonna be like gunning for that one. And then it's gonna be full by the time I get there, but maybe you're right. I assume, yeah, you know what, like, I think probably like, that's a different color, that's a slightly different color, what? Hello? What? Why is this a different color and why can't I draw on it? Oh, it's because I have this set to background. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming a large chunk of the visitors are going to be staying in the hotel for the whole time, so they won't really need to move their car or park anywhere different, right? So maybe it's going to be fine. I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit spoiled with Dokubi, which I didn't realize. Because you go there, like, you can set up usually like 2 days before the con itself, and you can literally drive your car into the hall and take your stuff out and set up and then leave, which is excellent, and I guess I was a little naive to assume that it would be similar at other cons. Yeah, I keep having to remind myself that Eurofurence is like... As far as I know, it's a completely non-profit convention. Everybody's volunteering and stuff, so there's probably going to be a little less, like, organization and stuff. But yeah, enough about me. What are you up to right now? Are you also working on stuff? Or are you just listening? Reminds me of the pen lights, aka light sticks, not pens with lights. I ordered to be printed like 2 months ago, will arrive next week. I thought it goes according to plan. Okay, like 3D printed light sticks? Just like for fun or for like a specific purpose? It's... Taking a break from working on stuff sounds chill. Animating a little thing to help someone's plush campaign. Ooh. Oh, we got a fellow animator in chat, hell yeah. Speaking of plushies, I may or may not be working on a new plush design of my own. Hee ha ha ha. Going to work? No, don't go to work. I am a good influence. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Although I'm like worried about this. That the line art is the wrong color for some reason. I guess I can just do this. Yeah, it's like only on this. How did that happen? That's so strange. Okay, anyway, everything's fine. Working on badges for EF and East and list to your con stories. Hell yeah! I wanna go to East one day as well. It seems fun. Seems fun and chill. I mean, I wanna go to more cons in general. I'm kinda like only just getting into it. Walking to the laundry, heck yeah. Finally put my own laundry away. Like yesterday, I was sitting in the basket for like a week. I've had issues doing the laundry for a lot of my life, and I feel like I've gotten pretty good at doing it, but I'm still really stuck at like the final stage, which is folding and putting everything away. That is my least favorite part, and I always procrastinate on it really hard. Okay, let me color this. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Would you ever try your hands at stop motion animation? I have done stop motion animation in the past. You can see it in a video of mine, actually. Ooh, the one that's uploaded on my streaming channel, actually. The I'm a wuss. The ending of that is stop motion. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need the reference image so I can color this. Yeah, stop motion is really cool. It's really fun. I recommend. Ordered them because I wanted to, but ordering 50 directly in China was cheaper than buying them from Amazon. Plus they got my logo now. Yo! There we have 50 of them. That's amazing. Okay, we do pink. Like a very nice shade of pink as well, like kind of a reddish pink. Like that, but a bit paler. A little bit more red. Yeah, a little bit lighter, actually. Wait, I think they gave me a ref that doesn't have shading on it. Oh no, they didn't, but it's okay. This looks accurate to me. East will be my first con as a dealer. Oh, no way. I'd like to try the new one in April called Spring Faircon in Schweinfurt. Where the flip is Schweinfurt? I'm gonna look that up right now. I've not heard of that one. I feel like East is getting bigger and bigger as well. Like, I hadn't heard of it. I hadn't heard of it until like late last year, I think, and now I just keep hearing about it everywhere. Okay, so Schweinfurt is a bit past Frankfurt. Okay, that's pretty far from me. It's way too full, really. I don't suppose they are considering changing venues or something to adapt. Oh, that's way too strong. This one, please. Because I think I read that, like, last year or the year before, they had like 900 attendees, something like that. If you don't know what a penlight is, it's a bright LED with a diffuser that's primarily used at Japanese concerts. Oh. Gonna have to go to some Japanese concerts then. Registration for Easter is in 20 minutes, completely full. Wow, okay. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, isn't it true that, like, faircons in general are just growing and growing year after year? It's crazy. It kind of, it's kind of like... Kind of makes me regret not getting into the convention scene earlier, like a few years ago. Like, I'm just getting into it now as the hype is getting, like, ridiculous. I mean, even like, Dokomi, the anime convention that I've been to the past 2 years. Even that one is growing year after year, and it's getting more and more full. It's crazy. Like, this sudden interest in like, niche hobbies like anime and furry and stuff like that is it's really interesting. The registration, it says 1,264 people will be there. Wow, because Easter's pretty new as well, isn't it? Or am I mixing it up with something else? Biggest cons in the US are like small town size now. Yeah, yeah. And again, like, most of them are volunteer as well, non-profit. So, frickin' huge props to everybody who volunteers to help at conventions. Actual gods. 13th year. Oh, okay, so it's not too young, too new. It's... Venue was the old place from EF. Oh, really? Oh, yo, I'm learning so much niche furry convention lore this stream. It's great. AC had 18.5k attendees. Yeah, that is actually like... Oh. EF is gonna have a lot this year as well, I think. Okay, we got green eyes. Like, pale green. Probably... this kind of color. Yeah, that looks accurate to me. Oh, thank you for the unshrimp reminder. I'm not particularly shrimpy, but I'm doing the thing where I put my legs on the chair for some reason. Ah! Bro, I'm so mad that that package isn't mine. Wish I didn't open the door now. I don't think they have a special color for the inside of the mouth, so... generic colors it is. Yo, Nebula, how's it going, dude? What brings you here? As a furry knowing quite a bit of this, the conventions are really cool. Even in my small part of Canada, there's loads of events hosted. That's really cool. Again, like, I really wish that I got into like conventions and fandom stuff and stuff like that way earlier in my life. Like back when I was living in the UK. Like I was really not that far from Manchester. And I feel like traveling around the UK in general is not too difficult with the trains. Like I would have had so many opportunities to go to cool little meetups and events and stuff. Yeah, but I was too depressed, unfortunately. Well, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now I'm reliving my life in my 20s and it's fine and it's going well. Thank you for the bits, Q-Zip. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. How are you? I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you though? That's the most important question. Chippy Flake. I like seeing polished draw. Nice. I do be drawing. That is very true. We've been talking a lot about conventions this stream. How the convention scene is kind of blowing up lately. Is it the same for Nordic FuzzCon as well? Is that also getting more and more full every year? Going to one in a month? Ooh, which one? Do tell. Slow as hell to social things, especially cons. I was even slow to joining Discord. I think I was as well, to be honest. I was like way too attached to Skype. Yeah, I really missed out on like IRL social interaction. As a preteen/teen, I was like way too obsessed with the internet. To the point where I just wanted to be on the internet all the time and never go outside. So yeah, if you're young and you have disposable income and time, try to use that. Try to use every opportunity you can to go to fun events and socialize and stuff. Otherwise, you'll be 27 with social anxiety. Social anxiety develops when you don't get enough social experience. You might think like, oh, it's okay, but it's not. Go socialize if you are able to. Fernavia. Oh, okay. It's the closest one to me. I see. I've never heard of that one. NFC is huge now. They have like 2 venues. Oh yeah, you're right. Somebody told me about that on the last stream, actually. That like the dealer's den is its own entire hall, and they have like the shuttle buses between them. That's really interesting. And I did this on the wrong layer. I don't know if this is user error or just a thing with Clip Studio, but when you color something in like this, and you try to use the onion skin, like I can't see the line between these, like the color layer is all just like one block. So when I do stuff like this, I usually put it on a separate layer, but I kind of balked it, and now it's on the same layer. Yeah, I'll just put it on a separate layer now. Yeah. As much as I love streaming, working on stuff, it does, for some reason, I have concentration issues. I like how you have like 0.00001 cents in your goal. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. It's like whenever somebody donates less than like $1, it like screws up the percentages for some reason. But I kind of think it's funny, so that's fine. Ever put your art as your own wallpaper before? I'm gonna assume you mean like a digital wallpaper, not like IRL wallpaper. It's like a giant chip face on your ceiling, that would be good. Yeah, I'm like way too critical of my own work to use it for anything, to be honest, so that'll be a no. Trying to learn the means of art so I can make at least decent looking stuff. Nice. Good luck with that. Don't slack on drawing boxes. Cause I have, and I feel like I'm like trying to. Bro, I hate it. I keep thinking of the German word first. I'm trying to like relearn all the stuff that I skipped by just drawing stuff that I felt like drawing. I feel like the best way to learn art is to find a good mix of drawing stuff that you feel like drawing, but also spending time studying stuff. I feel like I did way too much of the former and not enough of the latter throughout my illustration years. Trying to make up for it now. That's what I wanted to say. Trying to make up for it. Suddenly got really dark in my room, I think. I think it might start storming soon. Which is kinda cool, I like storms. They're a vibe. Stormy. And then we just fill in these parts. She is very simple in terms of colors, which I appreciate. I was complaining about not enjoying the coloring phase earlier. It's a lot easier with characters like this. Okay, I should do the background before I go any further. Hello, Chip. Hi, Yelnits. How's it going? Welcome in. Okay, did she ask for a specific color? Let's see. Lime green and purple. Oh, so like similar to the eyes, I think. Yeah. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Stormy the 4th major room dark? Exactly. Exactly. And there's a giant fulf in front of my window. Can't see. Hate it when that happens. Going good? Lots of stuff going? Okay. What kind of stuff, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, the thing is, lime green and purple is not a particularly nice color combination, but I'll try to make it work. If the purple is like a similar hue, I think it might work. She wanted like stripes, so I could literally do it kind of like as if it was a pride flag kind of thing, or I can do diagonal stripes like that. Maybe maybe like this direction, so it's kind of like pointing at her face. Yeah, I think I would go with that. Stretch. I still need a stretch sound effect, but I can't think of anything that would be funny and not too annoying to listen to every like hour or so. In 2 days I'll start a new job, then I'm planning to start some muted art streams to get better at digital art. Nice! That is a very good idea. And I wish you luck with it. Und jetzt muss ich Deutsch reden. Danke für die 5 Bits Convexity. Vielen Dank. Ah, das stimmt. Ja, guck, die Kombination ist so, das passt ein bisschen, aber nicht ganz. Und ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll. Ich guck einfach so, ob ich das ein bisschen ändern kann. Ein bisschen mehr blau, dann passt das besser. Ja. Ja, das sieht eigentlich gut aus. Und dann so dunkellila, so hier irgendwie. I don't know. If you don't speak German, I just said like, I don't know. It kind of looks good, but not really, and I'm not really sure what to do with it. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Oh, I also said thank you for the bits, Convexity. Welcome in, how are you doing? Ah. You need a slide whistle as your stretch sound effect. Maybe. Okay, whoop. Oh, thank you for the save reminder, appreciate that. Not really in the situation to do some real good enough streams. Honestly, like... Yeah, I'm... I'm always saying that like... Your first streams don't have to be freaking like amazingly visually detailed and have like an avatar and like animations and stuff. Like, I feel like it's a lot I feel like it's better to first focus on just getting into the habit of streaming, and then you can like slowly build up your streams over time. A lot of people do silent art streams, and a lot of people like watching those, so definitely don't feel like you shouldn't. Just got to work and I'm tired, but I'm okay. Glad it's Friday. Yeah, we love Fridays. I'm trying to figure out how to get purple and lime green stripes to work from a visual perspective. I'm gonna literally Google it. Lime green, purple stripes. Oh, I guess I could make them more like intense. I just kind of copied the eye color. But if we do like this kind of green, and then bump up the saturation of the purple as well. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe the green shouldn't be that saturated. But I do quite like that. That looks, it's like crazy kind of, which fits the character. It's been an hour since the Toby 8 gone. It's like coming and going. Much better to do something instead of nothing. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. That's a good way to think of it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and take a quick break, and then I'll come... Oh, the ad's already playing on Twitch? That's so annoying. I always miss them. Yeah, I'll be right back though. Don't forget that. Ah! No! Bad cat! Aww. Chip, no! No. No, Chip! No. Chip? What? No. That's 350. The most terrifying thing of all is that his legless form now exists in the third dimension. Just kidding, they're just hidden. Chipflake.shop, a limited time, okay, bye. So, it's been a while. 5 whole years since I uploaded on this channel. I guess I have some explaining to do, huh? Yeah, so the reason I've been gone from YouTube going on 10 years now is I've actually been making a video game. Yeah, I took the last 15 years off from YouTube to learn how to code, 3D model, produce music, all by myself. Yep, I made an entire video game, completely on my own. It took a really long time to learn all these new skills, so I'm sure you can understand now why I've been gone from YouTube for the past 20 years. Haha. So, after 25 years, why did I just now decide to return to YouTube? Well, to be completely honest with you, see my wife, she knows someone who was able to hook us up with a cardboard box. So it's not too bad, you know, my wife and our 1.5 kids. We've just been hanging out and saving a few costs, while I do nothing but make this video game all day, every day. She's a stay-at-home mom, so... Oh, there she is now! Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's true. Hey, don't say stuff like that in front of the camera. Listen guys, the video game I've spent the last 30 years working on is actually coming out this year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd wishlist it and grab a copy when it comes out. I don't know how many of you know this, but every time you make a— welcome back. How was your break? So I'm seeing a couple of examples of this color combination on Google Images where the purple is like really dark, and that looks quite cool, so I'm gonna see how that looks. Although I do think this looks pretty good as it is. It's like it's pretty fitting to the character. Yeah, it's like this, but a more reddish purple. And the green is like more toxic. Like this, like Halloween-y colors. Maybe like a touch more blue. Yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna have an outliner on the character as well, so let's do that. Skunk appearance, indeed. I did indeed appear right before your eyes. Yeah, I do like how that looks with the outline, actually. Okay, I will go with this for now. I might adjust it a little bit again later after the shading. But I do quite like this. It's like chaotic. It kind of it fits the character a lot. I like... Why you make draw links so easy? Because I've been doing it for... How long now? Probably like 15 years? Drawing regularly? I think I probably started drawing regularly when I was like 10. Maybe even earlier. 200, yeah, about 200 years. What I'm trying to say is, don't compare yourself to me and then feel bad. Because you're a whole different person, and you're probably younger than me, right? Little bit darker, please. Even more. How about this? I don't get it. What don't you get? Too late feels bad? No. Listen. No good artist ever got there by feeling bad about not being as good as other people. They only got to that point by believing in themselves and putting in the work to reach the goals that they wish to reach. Ah, sorry, I forgot that I'm not supposed to be motivational because it's not Monday. It's actually a demotivational Friday. Did you know that you will never achieve your dreams and you should just give up? Except Van Gogh. Was he like famously self-conscious about his work or what? No one fell from the sky being a good artist. Maybe. Maybe like 1,000 years ago. That doesn't happen nowadays. I was gonna say something really profound and interesting, but now I forgot. Like, I have trouble remembering what I was gonna say in general, but today it's even worse than usual. I don't know why. Hi, hello Commando M, welcome in. Joke's on you, I already surpassed my dreams and now they've turned into stuff I gotta maintain. That always seems to happen with like, coding and like web development related projects. Like that shit's just like way too expensive for the average person to maintain if it gets too popular, which is a real shame. And hard to monetize as well, I'd imagine. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, especially with like social media and stuff, people are always jealous of you when you have a big platform and stuff. And they're like, oh, you know, of course you get lots of likes and stuff because you're so popular. And it's like, bro, I wasn't born. I wasn't born with 1 million subscribers, bro. Pretty much every artist you're jealous of got that by working for it. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a thing that artists like inherit their social media accounts from their rich parents or something, right? Brain not braining more than usual. Oh, stretch time. Thank you very much. Also, hello and welcome in. Feel free to share if you are working on anything right now. I'm a bit curious. You're going to EF? I am indeed. But, I'll be a dealer. I have a booth in the dealer's den, so I don't know how much of the con itself I'm going to be able to look at. Probably not much. Which is a shame because I've never actually been to a furry convention before, so... I don't know. I can't wait for like all the people who come to my booth in full fursuit. And they're like, And I'm like, yeah. Yes. I like can't hear them because of the suit. What if I pick you and your friends up? I'm gonna go there in a pink stretch limo? What? Actually? Are there even like places to park a limousine in the at that place? What? That's so random. It is happening. That is very interesting. I'll definitely keep a lookout. Beep 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 beep. I wish you my Telegram name would be fun. I appreciate the offer, but I am a little bit, what's the word? Cautious about stepping into the vehicles of people that I don't know. Regardless of how pink they are. Why is Chip so round? He's just a circle boy. What is this candy in the vehicle? Okay, now I'm considering. Hi, hello Zaga, the animator. Are you perchance animating right now? Perchance. No, I feel bad for asking. Nah, you're good. You're good. You asked respectfully. Beep 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 beep. Yeah. And then we do this. And then I would like some shading on the side of here as well. First Toray convention for me? Same actually. I was just saying, I don't know if you were here when I said that, but it's kind of a shame that I'll be going there because I have a dealer's den booth. So it's kind of a shame that my first furry convention, I'm kind of just going there to work. And I don't think I will have much time to actually look at the convention. It wouldn't have been as bad if I would have been able to take an extra person to help me out with it. Like my partner's going to help me out, but if we had a third person, then I could take some time away to like check out the convention and stuff, but I realized that I'm only allowed to bring one assistant, which is interesting. Yeah, maybe one day I'll be rich and famous and I'll be able to hire people to run my booth for me whilst I go and like party, I guess. I think this color is a little bit too pale. I would like it to be a bit more deep and intense, please. Do you know about the Minecraft shirt that says I love miners? I don't, and I wish I didn't. Music sounds glitchy. Yo, we haven't had that issue in a while. Let me just pause it. I think pausing it and playing it again later worked, didn't it? We have not had that issue in ages. Thank you for letting me know, though. Maybe we have had that issue and people were just too shy to say it. That is very much a thing with streaming. People are shy. I think I like that, like, purple hue. Let's try that. Haven't noticed it in a long time either. I would have picked up on it. Yeah, I'm just wondering if it ever happened during the times where you weren't here, because I don't think anyone other than you would point it out. Okay, let me try playing it again. Let me know if the music still sounds glitchy. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to find a nice color. Can confirm I'm shy, just sometimes chatty. Oh, still glitchy, okay. Then I'll make it quiet again. Slightly glitchy, okay. No, I totally get it though, like I try to let streamers know and stuff if they're like too quiet and things like that. But I think if it was such a like specific issue like the music being glitchy, I think I would probably just assume it was on my end. And not mention anything. Breako music, yeah, it's just part of the music. How do you correct the outlines? Do you mean like the thing where I'm like... Do you mean like this thing? That's a, there's a Clip Studio Paint feature. You know what you gotta do is you gotta make oh, you can't see it, my fat head is in the way. You gotta make a vector layer, it's like this icon here. And then you can draw on it with a pen or a pencil or something, and then you take the eraser and over here there's like this vector eraser, you click that, you select that, and then you click erase up to intersection, and then it's gonna be like boop. Very cool, very useful feature, I love it. Makes lining way quicker. Clip Paint Studio. Love your little raccoon, How dare you, I'm a skunk. Thank you for the compliment though. Thank you, you're welcome, glad I can help. Okay, I'm gonna try to play the music again, let me know if it still sounds funky. Dare you to draw in Microsoft Paint? I actually used to do it, I really can't talk today, jeez. I actually did the MS Paint art request streams pretty often a couple of years ago, so it's funny. It's funny you say that, it's hilarious. I laugh out loud. Sounds much better now, clear and fine. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. I thank thee. Hi, hello TH, welcome in. Cyberpunk Neon Otter? That sounds like actually amazing. I use Critter so I don't get these cool features. Oh. I think Critter's like surprisingly is robust the right word? It has a surprising amount of good features for being a free program. Sorry for the late response, was gonna animate then my potato phone lagged and crashed. No. Rest in peace, potato phone. Going to Alton Towers today? Yo, no way. I haven't been there since I was 13. I'd like to go as an adult because I didn't really appreciate everything. I just remember my friend, we went on, I don't know if it's still there. There's like this one ride, you sit in it and it spins you around. That was like the last ride we went on. And then we drove back to the, it was a school trip actually. We drove back to the school and then my friend frickin' like puked everywhere. I felt bad because it was my idea to go on that ride. If I want to get 30, I'm gonna dip after 30. Nah bro, 30's cool. That was a topic we had on the last stream actually. Personally, as a 27-year-old, I'm not really scared of being 30. And I think that's probably because I have a lot of family members and friends who are over 30. They're all very positive people who have success and are all very sexy, so I think that's probably why I'm not afraid of being 30. Also, to clarify, the family members, I'm not calling my family members sexy, I mean my friends. Starting to develop a superstition that when Chip streams I have good luck at my job and had an explosion, but thanks to blind luck it was so powerful it stopped itself. What? What? What did I just read? When you're an adult, age is just a number. Yeah, I think especially for me, my mid-20s was when I actually started being, like, wanting to, not to be too depressing or anything, but actually started wanting to be alive. So to me that, like, my mid-20s are like what most people would consider their early 20s, I guess. Oh, thank you for the save reminder, by the way. It has been a while. Oh. Ime's music, that's a friend of mine. Really? Nice. Yeah, I also find myself relating less and less to people who are under 25, to be honest. I'm 20, but still mentally at like 10. So glad I'm not 10, not gonna lie. Like, I did I definitely took the lack of adult responsibilities for granted when I was 10. But it was also really annoying to, you know, have bedtime and have to go to school and not be able to eat whatever you want, stuff like that. I really enjoy the freedom of being an adult, I gotta say. Compared to being a kid, of course, not that adulthood is completely free. Forever March 2020. Yeah, it's like this topic comes up a lot on my streams, but yeah, the whole pandemic thing definitely affected our, at least my perception of like age and stuff like that, so I don't know, it's weird. Adulthood means being a cryptid and eating Oreos at 4 AM. Exactly! It's... You can do that. Yeah, like what annoyed me the most is like being a kid was like I wanted to do stuff that would have consequences, you know, like staying up really late. Like I knew the consequence would be I would be way too tired tomorrow to go to school. But for me, is it like I was like, but like it's my decision. I'm the one who is gonna deal with the consequences of that. If that makes sense. So being made not to do it by somebody else was annoying to me. It was like, okay, yeah, like I know I'm gonna have consequences for this. I'm prepared to deal with that. Let me just face my own consequences. Oh, thank you for the unshrimp reminder. I am a little bit shrimpy today. Oh. Yeah, like let me eat an entire chocolate cake for myself. I know if I get sick from that, like that's my own fault. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for that. I hated it when my mom would get mad at me for making mistakes and stuff. It's like, yeah, I'm already suffering the consequences of my actions, and I also have to listen to my mom be mad at me for it. Like, bro, leave me alone. 2 chocolate cakes, no way. I remember, in the UK we have this, cake mix company called Betty Crocker. You might have it in the US as well, actually. And there's one called Devil's Food Cake, and they also do a chocolate fudge topping for it. That combination with frickin' Cadbury mini eggs is absolute heaven. And I remember being a kid and being like, I can't wait to be an adult so I can bake this cake and then eat the entire thing myself for dinner. Did I ever do that? Well, now I have a partner who keeps me in check for doing stuff like that, so... And also, you can't get those cake mixes as easily over in Germany. So I have not done that. Yeah, I was pretty sure that Betty Crocker exists in the US as well. It doesn't exist in Germany though, so I don't know why. I feel like the Germans will go crazy for it. I mean, maybe it does exist, but it's like kind of obscure and hard to find. Crocker, I hardly know. I should have thought of that one myself. I'm disappointed in myself. Bro, I was about to say something really funny and profound, but now I've forgotten about it. What is wrong with my brain today? Smash the cake, hell yeah. Like the frickin' chocolate fudge spread, and you put the mini eggs in it. Hell yeah. It's like 90% sugar, but again, it's a frickin' I made my bed, I'm gonna lie in it kind of situation. Let me lie in my bed, I made it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that my nan tried to send me some of that cake mix in the mail, and it never showed up. So maybe some German postal worker stole it and is recreating my childhood dream right now for themselves. Oh, it's starting to get warm in my room. I'm scared. I am scared and freaked in. I could open the window, but I don't want. I want people listening to me speak English and talk about weird animals and furry conventions. It's welcome in, Flynn the Fox. Welcome in. I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? What were you up to before you came to stream today? Is my, like, tracking messed up? I'm, like, looking way too much to the right. What the flip? Oh, it should be fine. Weird. Which one is the real chip? You'll never know. Do you draw the boo-boo sonas? I would have nothing against that, to be honest. I'm a Labubu supporter. I unironically think they're pretty cute. I don't own one, I probably would never buy one. But I do think they look silly and are pretty cute. Playing Minecraft with friends because Minecraft alone is boring. Yeah, that is so true, bro. I was really obsessed with Minecraft from ages like 14 to 17, I would say. I would literally play it every night with a friend, and we'd always join really small Minecraft servers. We really liked the small ones because it felt like you were kind of like it felt way more like you're part of it, if that makes sense. Like the big ones, sometimes it's really hard to find an area that somebody hasn't claimed yet, and you kind of just like get lost in all the other users. But when it's a small server, you start to like notice other people and you can like chat with them and stuff, and they remember you, and it was always really like nice and wholesome. I'm saying all this simply for the really boring, lukewarm take that when I would ever try to play it by myself because my friend was busy or whatever, I would play it for like 10 minutes and then get bored. So I feel that. It'd be fun meeting you at the dealer stand. If you still need helping, I'm gonna ask you if that's okay if you didn't find someone. I really appreciate it. But I'm good with help though. My partner's there to help me, and the thing is, I'm like only allowed to have one assistant as well. I'm not sure why. It's like based on your booth size. You can only have a certain amount of assistants, so I wouldn't be able to accept the extra help anyway, really. But yeah, I'll be good. Thank you. People overly hate them. I swear they're not that bad. Yeah, I've said this. I've ranted about this on stream before. But I like much prefer Labubus over like the original trolls or like Cabbage Patch Kids and stuff like that, like these really gross looking ones. But on the other hand, I also understand it from the perspective of like what I sound like a video essayist. I understand it from the perspective of what Labubus represent. In terms of like overconsumption and how like what's supposed to be a fun thing for kids to enjoy becomes like this collectible thing that adults are spending thousands of dollars on and going crazy over. Like I understand why people are bothered by that aspect of it. But yeah, I also agree that it's not like I hate the name. I agree that it's not the Labubus themselves that is the problem. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Ran my own server while I was 14, that's crazy. I went to the dealer's den and didn't find any trucks. Talk about false advertising. That was good. That was a very good one. Yeah, I have a lot of very fond memories of playing Minecraft as a teen. And I feel it's always a pretty bittersweet memory, a bittersweet thing to remember because I fell out of contact with that friend during my rough mental health years. And I miss them a lot. They were really cool. Anyway, Labubus. Felix joined my Discord server, he's a legend. Yeah, he told me about it. Coming like Pokemon cards, professional collectors and scalpers ruin it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like during that whole huge Pokemon card craze that went on. Jeez, when was that now? A couple of years ago? But like during that whole thing, I kept having to think about like, imagine you're like a 12-year-old kid and you're like, you saved up all your pocket money to buy a pack of Pokemon cards and you go to the store and it's like, sorry kid, we don't have any Pokemon cards because these like 25-year-olds bought out the entire stock. Like, shit like that is just so sad to me. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing at all to be an adult who's into stuff like that, but the whole, like, purchasing the entire stock and only to make money off of it, to resell them, that's so sad to me, like, especially when it involves, like, a kid's toy or, like, a kid's media or something like that. Can I get going? Have lots of fun drawing being, keep at it. You get really professional. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Remember seeing you in some old VR chat video and was like, why do you look and sound so familiar? Was it a Fluffy Sasha video by any chance? I don't think I've ever been in a VR chat video except for hers. Does anybody remember a couple streams ago I was actually talking about that I filmed a VR chat video with Fluffy Sasha that never got produced. It was like everybody's drunk except for one person and you have to guess who's the sober one. And she never ended up making that video. Funnily enough, she reached out to me like 2 days ago and was like, "Hey, I found the footage for that video. Would you mind if I finish it?" Like, she said she's not sure if the footage has like any errors or something. Like maybe that was the reason why she never finished it. But yeah, there's a chance that that video could actually see the light of day now. It's crazy. Bow, 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 bow. Do you know any good drawing apps for beginners? I want to start drawing, but I don't know which app to use since they're all so complicated. Ooh, I'm not really good at that because when I first started out, I was using Microsoft Paint, and I think there's better options nowadays. I mean, I guess if you want to learn to draw first and then deal with the whole drawing program thing later, you could always start with pen and paper. If you happen to have an iPad, Procreate is a very good, very simple program to use. Clip Studio did actually also create a simplified version of the UI on iPad recently. Hello. Is that all you wanted to say? Oh, okay. I thought it was something important. Yeah, what was I saying? Bro, my brain. Come on. Yeah, there's a simplified version of Clip Studio Paint now. I'm not sure if it's iPad only or like tablet only. And I'm also not sure how good it is because I just use the full version on iPad, to be honest. Oh. Whatever happened to that video where you pay an escort to help you make a video? You mean not for kids? It's still on my channel, it's just unlisted. You should be able to find it in the every single Chipflake video ever playlist on my channel. I just unlisted it because I thought, like, I don't know. I didn't think it was very funny. It's literally the only reason. I was like, in hindsight, I don't think this is that funny. I'd rather people see other videos of mine when they discover my channel, so I just unlisted it. Hello Chipflake, hello Foxdance Media, welcome in. What were you up to before you found Strem? And hi, so many nuggets as well. Same question to you. Chipflake lost media. Yeah, I don't think I've never actually deleted a video of mine. I don't like to delete things, no matter how. That's another tip for you. Don't delete stuff you made, no matter how much you hate it in the moment. Because in a couple of years, you always like appreciate that the thing still exists, and you can go back and look at it. But yeah. Eating a banana potassium? No way. So potassium pilled. Deleted my DeviantArt when I was a teenager and I really regret it. Yeah, same. Deleted so much old artwork because I was so like, I was so annoying as a teen. I was like, this is cringe. This is really bad. I'm gonna nuke it. Too late. It's never too late to not delete stuff. It's not delete your future stuff. It's you can start now. From now on, never delete stuff. You don't have to. You don't have to show it to anybody. You don't have to upload it anywhere. You can just keep it somewhere where nobody sees it, but you can go back and look at it if you ever want to. Did manage to recover a lot of stuff I posted on DA. Oh, nice. This is my old games? No, that sounds so cool. I made really weird, like, parody animations when I was a kid. Because we had Macromedia Flash on the school computers. And I would use it to make parodies of movies and stuff that we watched in school. Like I remember making a The Day After Tomorrow parody. I don't remember much from it. I think there was like a scene where somebody's like about to drown, and for some reason I found that really funny, and I like exaggerated it in the parody. It's like I wish I still had access to stuff like that, because it's just like so stupid. I just want to see it again. Who's eating my brethren? No, not the banana. Missed old DeviantArt. It was a great site as of like 2008 or so. I wish you could still search for categories and see the most popular art of all time. Yeah, DeviantArt was so good at the time. There's really no like equivalent. I don't really count like ArtStation, because that's more like a portfolio website, I feel like. It's very corporate. And it's not just like teenagers posting fan art. OBFG is chip? Where? I don't see any chips. Welcome in though. Everything is algorithm slop now. Yeah, I do really miss like having like a gallery website, like a gallery and community kind of website. Stuff like Twitter and Instagram is like you post something and everyone's like, oh yeah, cool, and then it's like gone. You know, like sure you can go to the profile and look at the media tab and stuff, but it's not really well organized. You can't search for specific things very easily, and there's no like communities you can go to find new art of like your latest hyperfixation and stuff like that. Yeah. Chipflake NeoCity. Did you tell me what NeoCities is before? It sounds familiar, but I'm also not 100% sure what it is, to be completely honest. Oh my god, the DeviantArt UI redesign. Wild that they never went back on it. I don't know if keeping the UI would have saved the website though, to be completely honest. Because it's kind of like with the Newgrounds. Doesn't Newgrounds still have the same UI as it always has? And it's still not a particularly popular website. Lets you make old school websites. HTML and CSS. Oh. I do have a tiny bit of experience with those, as I did when I was like 11. I had a web design phase when I was like 11. Hi Ishikun, welcome in. Cute emote. I think I'm gonna take a break from this one and come back to it later. Maybe work on this one and do the shading for it. Which I will do in a couple of minutes because I would like to take a quick break. Apologies to those who just joined, but I will only be like 5 minutes, so okay, so this is really important, okay? Like, practically the fate of the universe depends on this, so make sure you listen very carefully. So basically, you get in the car, and you push the clutch. That's the pedal on the left, not the one in the middle, though you need to push that too. Might be one of the most important parts. Okay, got it? Yup. Hello. Meow 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 meow. Let's see. Let me see. Awake again? Good morning. Guten Morgen. Okay. I'm not sure if I wanna frickin' I'm not sure if I want to do like soft shading on this or cell shading. I think I'd probably go with cell shading. So let's do that. Kind of a quiet day today, huh? Is there like a Nintendo Direct or something going on? Usually Fridays are chat's a little bit more busy on Fridays. I don't mind, but it is a little bit of a shame since I won't be able to stream that much next week. School is happening? I mean... I guess? I just feel like it's usually a little bit more busy, despite that though. Does Monday stream then I'm chill? Hell yeah. I'll be back for Monday motivation. I'm just tired. No, you're good, you're good. I mean, like, there's less people here than usual in general. Streaming on Monday, I have the day off, I was gonna sleep in. You can sleep in. There's nothing stopping you. Do what I did and fall asleep midstream. I'll fall asleep for you. There we go. Get somebody else to do it. I like very simply colored characters because you can have a lot more control with the shading colors. And that can help it look even nicer. Don't have to be here, but I enjoy talking to you. Aww. Can just watch the VOD and then pretend that I'm talking to you. That's totally the same thing, right? Not talking because they know we'll be forgiven because it's Forgiveness Friday. Of course. I smell pizza? Really, bro? Get me some of that. Give me that. Oh, I feel a sneeze in my nose. Oh no. Oh. Oh, it's trapped. The sneeze is trapped. I hate it when this happens. Dude, this is so annoying. I keep thinking of stuff like something I want to talk about. And then, like, right as I'm about to say it, I forget. What is going on? it's... That's never been this bad for me before. It's really strange. I wasn't doing too bad on the like a tired I wasn't doing too bad when it comes to being tired before I started streaming, and it just suddenly hit me. We're almost in September. Oh yeah, you're right. Then it would probably be a good idea for me to do the sub/members request stream, right? Thank you for the 11-month primary sub, by the way, LB. Jeez, 11 months. I can't count this high. Same. 11 comes after 3, right? I think that's how it goes. Oh yeah, I also totally forgot that I wanted to thank your Dino Queen. They subbed like right as I finished stream last time, and I don't know if that was intentional, but I want to thank them anyway. Can you make a day where it's all of the adjective days combined? Okay. Well, then we're gonna have Forgiveness Friday mixed with Motivation Monday and Demotivation Friday. Do we have a thing on Wednesday? I think we came up with a thing on Wednesday, but I forgot it. I'm gonna have to demotivate and motivate you at the same time. Made a list earlier. Oh. Smelly Wednesday. I don't know. We're not doing that. No. No. Yeah, I wanted to do another artathon. It's been a very long time. And I also wanted to do a like I'm really not sure how to do it. I want to do like a request stream for members and Twitch subs. Maybe I should also do it in like the artathon format, where you can extend it with donations, but I'd probably start it at 2 hours instead of only 1 hour. I feel like that would make it a little bit more fair, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to stream, to be honest. What is streaming? Oh, thank you for the bits, Felix. I appreciate it. Video Game Wednesday. I think that's the winner. Tenacious Tuesday, Thoughtful Thursdays, Welcoming Wednesday. All excellent ideas. Video Game Wednesday. That's hard to say. Which game? Videos game. Videos game. Oh, I keep remembering my new video. It's really stupid. Convexity, did you watch my new video yet? And Felix, you're also a Patreon member of mine as well, right? Did you watch it yet? I'm just really curious about people's opinions. Hello, Icy Cat, welcome in. What brings you here? Thank you for the save reminder. I left a witty comment. Oh, I didn't see that yet. Please spoil it. No. It's like, see, the video is 1 minute long. Sadly, not one of your patrons. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm gonna post the video in like 3 hours, so it's okay. It is dropping today. Put this in the background to listen to. Cool. I hope I am not too distracting. What else was I gonna say? I hate this. Why is my brain doing this? Oh yeah, it's like a minute long, so if I spoil one thing, it's gonna spoil like the entire thing basically, or like at least 50% of the video. Yeah, thank you so much for the bits, by the way, QZip. What the flip? What did I do to deserve this? Meow. Meow meow. Meow. Yeah. You know what? That's kind of a hot take. But I think I do agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Sleepy Saturday. I think Sleepy Saturday is a little bit redundant because I'm sleepy every day, so... Sweet Peter Griffin emoji. Yeah. I really need to post more videos, but it's really hard to find the time. As a patron who has just watched the video, it is very inspirational and thoughtful. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I was going for. I just wanna inspire. Oh, what was that noise? It sounded like something hit my window. What the hell? Okay. Well, I just want to inspire the entire nation, you know, with the video. I think I've achieved that. Now. Intense floof. Yo, Nyekome, how's it going? Welcome in. What are you up to today? I don't remember if I thanked you for raiding me last time, so I'll thank you right now. It's... I'm a little EP today, so I apologize. Let's put some shadow here. I don't know. I don't know if I want like some shadow on the underside of the hair. Probably, yeah. Probably a little bit. Chilling? Nice. I cannot wait to also do some chilling after stream. I've been getting way more. I've been getting back into Pokemon ROM hacks recently. I found a really cool one, and I kind of want to yap about it. But I'm kind of considering streaming that, like playing it, and I don't. If I do that, I don't want to spoil it. So I'm just gonna like be vague about it. I did put Pokerogue on my 3DS, so might try that later. Melatonin Monday? Nah. We'd have to go outside for that. Twitch, don't bother me, I'm an adult. but doo-doo poo-poo is funny. It's hilarious. I like how I was like ranting about how I hate like gross out kids' toys like Cabbage Patch Kids and stuff like that. And then at the same time I'm like, haha, poo funny. Bro got the frickin' JoJo haircut. The way I shaded it does make the hair look like way more pronounced than it's supposed to though. Oops. Oh, Stinky. Oh my god, you just unlocked hidden memories. I literally thought that meme was the funniest thing ever when it was a thing. Giorno? Well, I was thinking of oh, what is his name? Josuke, because he has like the big poofy hair that he gets offended at when people make fun of his hair. Talkative Tuesdays. If only I would stream on Tuesdays. Still haven't gotten around to trying that, even though I keep saying I will. Jojo. Jojo was cool. Yo, I totally forgot to do my my weekly anime rant that nobody cares about. I watched Link Click, which is actually a Chinese anime. It's really freaking good, by the way. Really cool. I was really itching to watch like a mystery, like kind of show you watch and you like have no idea what's going on, but you try to figure it out by yourself. I really like it. I really like it. It's cool, and I really like there's one of the main characters. He's like the guy with white hair. He's kind of mysterious. We don't know much about him. But he loves cats, and I just find that really freaking endearing. Like, you'll just randomly see him with like wearing like cat slippers or something, and it's I love it. It looks like Jordo. I guess because of the I guess because of the colors. He does look like Jodo, that's true. Superb Sundays. Sundays are pretty superb. Mentioning Jojo reminded me of a new video, but I can't spoil it. Okay, I'm gonna try to like figure out for myself what you mean then. It's... I wish I could ask what specifically made you think of the video. But that would probably spoil it, right? The new video is actually an in-depth review of every part of JoJo. Duh, bro, don't spoil it. Yeah, it's an in-depth review of every JoJo part, and it's only a minute long. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the save reminder, by the way. Did I don't remember hearing that. Giovanni Giorgio. Shiny nose is like the most important part of a canine character, by the way. Why didn't I do it on a separate layer, bro? Bro, I am so cringe. Okay, excuse me. Title is the whole part of JoJo in 1 minute, right? No, it's an in-depth. No, it's like, wait, what's the meme again? It's like everything wrong with JoJo. or reviewing every episode. That's another new one, isn't it? I reviewed every single episode. I ranked every single episode, that's it. That's what it is. Turns into a Minecraft villager. Hello, Epsilon. Welcome in. How is your Friday going? What? No, not in this household. Does this work? That does work. I even see it in my bot. That's interesting. Okay, that's pretty useful if you want to tell me something that you don't want to tell chat. Wait, please get a mouth reveal. Just for you. You sure can. The greatest feature of this model, and I never use it. Meow. Meow. Welcome in, Nova. How's it going? I was thinking of the part where... Oh, yeah, cause, yeah, the meme, I had to think about what you meant. I was like, when does that happen in JoJo? But now I remember. It's... How old he? What the flip? How are you excited for Halloween? Bro, I really want to take my fursuit to Eurofurence, but I don't know if I'm gonna have space. I kinda need to though. But like, I also haven't touched it in like a year. And I don't remember if last time I was like messing around with it. Because I feel like I remember he had a hole on the mouth somewhere and I never got around to fixing that. If so, I have like 2 days to fix it. Hey Ross, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. Other than being tired. The tiredness is kinda like strangely going away right now though. I don't know what's going on. How are you though? I hope you're not also tired. Everybody's sleepy today. It's sleepy Saturday. It's Saturday somewhere in the world, okay? My mom's born on Halloween. That is so metal. I wish I was born on Halloween. I just got born in the middle of November like a boring person. Strangely, I don't know. I haven't known that many people who were born on November 16th though. I was always the only person in my school who had that birthday. I think, I think November 16th is like Justin Bieber's birthday or something. Everyone has July birthdays, including me. Yeah, it's like usually July and November, there's like tons of birthdays. Thank you for the bits, Felix. One of my cousins was born on November 15th. See, it's always 15th and it's always 17th, but never 16th. I'm so special, hee hee. Justin Bieber's birthday is 1st of March. Oh, why did I think it was... Cause I think I like looked it up once on like famousbirthdays.com or some shit. And I was like, okay. But I guess that was... I can't believe they lied on the internet, that's crazy. Yeah, oh. It makes me feel bad, to be honest, because there's so many people who have birthdays in November. Not only that, but it's so close to Christmas. And I know I shouldn't feel bad about that. But like, that's the kind of person I am. I always over worry about bothering other people. So I always feel bad about having a November birthday because people are like, there's too many birthdays to remember, and also it's Christmas soon, I don't have money. To be fair, I have had a not insignificant amount of situations where people have made me feel bad about having a birthday during that time, so maybe that's why. Aaron was the only person born on Earth on November 16th. Every hospital wanted to take him, but only one got him. My partner's birthday is New Year's Eve? That is really cool. I have Legoshi from Beastar's birthday? Legoshi has a canonical birthday? Speaking of Beastars, I was like raving about Link Click earlier. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder. Bro, Link Click, I haven't like sobbed that hard at an anime since Beastars. With Beastars, it was like the episode with Legoshi's mom's backstory, bro, that like destroyed me. Like Juno, Juno is so freaking chaotic, but I love her. She also has the same Christmas birthday proximity problem. Yeah. It's... Like, I guess I shouldn't complain too much, because there's still like a month in between my birthday and Christmas, but like for people whose birthdays are really close to Christmas, it's like you freaking people, and then people are like, yo, I combined both of your gifts into one, here you go. It's like, bro, no you didn't. I'm kind of procrastinating on the highlights. I'm not sure how to highlight the hair. How do I highlight the poof? I guess I could do like wish Haru would have more screen time. Dude, I freaking love Haru. She's like one of my favorite, if not the best, if not my favorite character. Oh, I wanted to add a little blush as well. Maybe like a blush with a reddish tint. A little bit more red, maybe. Mayhaps. Yeah. What does it look like if I do overlay? No, not overlay. Multiply. Yes. Yes, perfection. Absolute perfection. I love it when you have an idea and you try it and then it actually works out. Top 10 life experiences right there. Yeah. Cute. Was the ending of the Beastars anime any less abrupt than it is in the manga? Is it abrupt? The anime didn't end yet. There's gonna be another part of the final season coming out. I think it's coming out in like 2026 or something stupid. I can't wait though, like the first part was actual cinema. Could not stop watching it. I love Beastars so much, bro. I'm definitely gonna read the entire manga when the anime is over. I mean, what? I don't watch anime. Anime is cringe. Okay, I think it's time to leave this one here for now and come back to it later. Beastars is probably the only manga I've read the entirety of. Oh, really? Wow. I really want to read the other manga from the same mangaka. I think it's called Beast Complex. That one's supposed to be really good as well. It's like set in the same universe but with different characters, I believe. Yo, thank you for the pride bits, Felix. Aaron is a weeb confirmed. Yes, definitely. Don't look at all of my anime figures. Thank you for the bits as well, Hex's Slime. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Friday. I like turtles. Yeah. Turtles are pretty epic, you know. The only anime I've really watched at all is Pokemon, and yes, that's an anime. Do people claim that Pokemon is not an anime? I remember I always wanted to watch the Pokemon anime as a kid on TV, but it was always on at really weird times. And then I did watch it, and it was always... not always, there were some very cool epic moments that I really enjoyed. But a lot of the times, the Pokemon anime was really disappointing to me as a kid. Because there was like... to clarify, I was a kid. But for me, as a kid, there were too many like slice of life episodes. I just wanted to see cool fights. I wanted to see cool fights, and I wanted to see my favorite Pokemon. And then I would just get stories that were like 90% about the human characters doing something stupid and boring. So for kid me, a Digimon anime was so much better. Oh, thank you for the save reminder, Rust. I do appreciate that. Excuse me. It's stretch? Okay. I shall. Watched several hundred episodes on a totally legit website, the kind that had the old E11 free iPhone ads. I remember when I was a kid, a lot of the episodes were uploaded on YouTube. I watched the entirety of the first three Digimon series on YouTube. I wanna highlight the horns somehow, but I'm not sure how. Also, I randomly remembered the other day this. I would also see ads like that as a kid and be like, what the flip? And I randomly remembered one that was like, it was like a picture of like a person and they had ridiculously long fingernails. Like the fingernails would just be like stupidly long, like they curled around and like touched the floor and everything. And the ad is like, is this real? 80% of people don't know. And I never clicked on those kinds of ads because I was pretty internet smart as a kid. But I always wondered, like, what are they advertising? Like, it's probably just like a virus, right? Or maybe it's like a... maybe it's like, oh, you got the answer correct. Please give us all of your information and we will definitely totally send you a prize. Maybe it was something like that. Yeah, I really don't know how to shade the horns. Back in the day, you'd be a kid's on a flash game site, and you'd accidentally move your cursor over an ad and be jump scared because it had a phone ringing sound when you hover your mouse over it. I don't think I ever encountered an ad like that, honestly. To be fair, I actually didn't use flash game websites that often as a kid. Not even sure why. It's not like I didn't enjoy them. I do remember spending a ridiculous amount of hours playing the Sonic Flash game, like somebody recreated one of the Sonic games completely in Flash. It's kinda crazy that I didn't become a Sonic kid, thinking about it. Cause I was always weirdly drawn to the characters, like the designs and the art style and stuff. I think I even had a Sonic game on the Game Gear or something. But yeah, for some reason I never got like obsessed with Sonic to the point that I did with like Pokemon and Digimon. Not sure why, because like all of the cards were there. I should have become a Sonic kid, really. I mean, honestly, it's probably because the PlayStation we had was more like my brother's console. And I was always really into like the portable Nintendo consoles. Had a Sonic phase in my early teenage years. Yeah, like that's what I mean, like I should have had one. I even made, it's really weird, I made Sonic OCs, like I would take screenshots from I think it's called Sonic X. I would take screenshots from that show and I would paint over it in MS Paint and make my own OCs. Like I did that. But I was like, really, other than that, I was like not involved in the fandom at all for some reason. I remember trying to watch Sonic X actually, but only the first episode was on YouTube. You did that too? No way. Yeah, it was like a thing back in like the old DeviantArt days to take screenshots from animes or like cartoons and stuff and draw over them with your own character. It was really fun to do, to be fair. When I was a teenager, I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was the coolest thing ever. Very understandable, to be honest. He has a freaking gun. He's a hedgehog with a gun. What is that all about? It's the coolest thing I've ever seen, to be honest. Thank you for the bits, Felix. I heard that Sonic's character design was influenced by Felix the Cat. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I can see the influence there. The very round boy with the big eyes. Really don't know about this this shading slash highlighting on the horns. I'm not satisfied. Green Sonic OC, do not steal. Hey, I like to think I think I was actually pretty creative with my OC designs. I remember taking a screenshot of Tails. I turned him into like a Dalmatian girl. I would always be. I feel like I was pretty good at like the design of like the fur, I guess, like the fur pattern and stuff. But then clothes, I would just draw like a Like a blue dress or something. Like one color. Yeah, I should totally do something like this, like give it a bit of texture. Ah. I haven't seen you change avatars this stream, only the one time you went German. I think I went German 2 times, and I think I got turned into Chip 2 times as well. Tails was my favorite character growing up. No, it's classic Eggman, really. That's an interesting change. Interesting development. Yeah, for me it was like, a combination of Tails, Rouge, I guess, and Blaze. I always really liked those 3. Oh, and Tickle as well. I really liked Tickle. Knuckles. I'm just like naming every single Sonic character at this point. And Knuckles. I accidentally did the meme. It's based choices. Thank you very much. Now this avatar kind of looks Sonic-y. And Knuckles meme feels nostalgic. I guess it is. I guess it is pretty old now. Another thing I forgot to say, I think I just couldn't really get into the Sonic games either that much as a kid. Always really liked turn-based stuff. Because I guess I really liked the way that you could take your time to think about what to do. Would do anything for Whisper. Dude, like the freaking like new Sonic comics have like literal peak character design. Like, I hope whoever designs the comic characters becomes a millionaire, honestly, because they're like freaking like some of the best character designs I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even exaggerating. It's I think I should just do this. And then, like, add in the, details after. Probably be easier. I've just kind of been experimenting for the last 15 minutes. IDW comics are goated. I've heard. I am somewhat interested in reading them myself, even though I'm not really a Sonic fan. I've heard many very good things about them. Always been a platformer head. Yeah, I couldn't never really get that much into platformers. Like, I don't know if that sounds weird, but I think it's literally because they, like, stressed me out. I don't mind them as much nowadays, I kinda have fun with them, but I'm never really, like, itching to play a platformer, I guess. Hello everyone, my name is Markiplier. Sorry, Arrow Player. Oh, okay, I got a little bit scared there. Why did I put this folder on top of the line art, actually? You don't like Mario platformers? I mean... It's not that I don't like them, I guess it's just that they're not like my choice. If I want to play a video game, I'm very rarely like, ooh, a platformer. I'm in the mood for a platformer. I am very JRPG pilled. I need to look at the reference again. I don't know why I closed it. I don't know why, but I'm getting the urge to remake this entire icon, to be completely honest. Does this mean you won't touch the rest of Rain World? So, with Rain World, when I came back to it, like I played it again myself. After stream, I tried to do a Survivor run. And I didn't get very far. I was enjoying it quite a bit at first, and then I died, and I had to backtrack really far. And all my motivation was gone. I was like, okay, I'm not having fun. Turn the game off. And I haven't gone back to it since. So if I would just play it by myself, the chances of me playing it again is pretty small. But I might try it again for a stream. But yeah, it's... I do really appreciate it from an artistic point of view, an artistic perspective. It is an excellent and very beautiful game. But it isn't quite for me, I guess, is what I would say. How's the stream going? It is going! Thank you very much for asking. Welcome in, Jade. Rainwhirl, yeah. And I'm a little bit worried about having the same experience with Hollow Knight, to be honest, because I've heard that Hollow Knight gets a little difficult at times too. Yeah, I'm getting the urge to remake this, I'm sorry. I feel like I can do better. Music is really messed up for me. Could anyone confirm? I had the same issue earlier, so it might not just be you. Music crunchy. Okay, then I will pause it for a bit. Thank you for letting me know. Yo, Sonic Boom. We summoned a Sonic fan by talking about Sonic. Yeah, I mean, no background music is is kind of chill sometimes, to be honest. Appreciate you guys letting me know, though. Thank you very much. Tried Rain World many times. I like it a lot, but I do not have the patience to complete a campaign. Watch what's on the lore though. I don't know. Should I watch some lore videos? Or should I try playing every campaign first? I mean, the game's pretty vague when it comes to the lore, isn't it? Uh, Rainworld has a lot of lore despite its vagueness. Yeah, I've heard, like, people are always raving about the Rainworld lore. Which surprised me when I first played the game because I was expecting the lore to be more like, I mean, it's very subtle, I guess you would say, within the game. Like, you just kind of like see hints of it around, but there isn't like a guy who's like opens a book at the beginning of the game as like, this is the story of the Rain World. That kind of thing is not a thing. But I guess like I was kind of expecting a little bit more on the nose storytelling, I guess. Not saying it's a bad thing at all, of course. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should just like watch videos about it, or if it would be a better experience for me to see it in the game first, or not. I don't know. I don't know how much more lore there is in the other campaigns because I've only completed Monk so far. Okay, let me try the music again. How does that sound? Because I don't really want to leave you on a empty outro. You can't find out the lore unless you take the time to get all the pills and take them to LTTM. Oh. Yeah, I would not have done that. I would not have thought to do that. What the hell? I don't even know what LTTM is, to be honest. Is it that, like, robot alien thing? Sounds good? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Okay. Well. The blue robot? Okay, I thought so. I did think so. Ooh. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching today. I think I'm gonna end because I'm very tired, as usual. But I'll be back on Monday. I'll be back on Monday, but not for the rest of the week, so I'll be at Eurofurence. But yeah, come and say hi to me on Monday anyway. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, most epic weekend. I don't know if any of you are going to Icon, but if so, maybe see you there. And yeah, have an excellent rest of your week. And appreciate those of you who stayed for really long. This is a very nice view, and you're all really cool. And